Hi, this video is going to show the service module in Proceed Web and specifically show some of the features that are available within that module as it pertains to asset management. So if you click into the service dashboard and go to assets, we've got a sample asset here. And you'll notice that the asset has a last service date, the last service that was performed, and all of these fields that you can select from across the data grid. So we're going to go in and look at this uh, asset. You'll notice that the information is stored and it's broken into tabs, and so you have the general information. Parts is specifically a high level part of this, and I'm not going to cover that right now. Service jobs, and these are jobs that have been added to the system, and you can see that service jobs uh, that have been completed. So you can have a calibration, preventative maintenance, um, and so these are actually scheduled and assigned to this person within your company or a vendor. And, uh, and so this creates a chronological history of all the service jobs that are actually in the system. So then you have documents, and these can be owner's manuals, service manuals, so on and so forth, and you can manage those and upload those. And then this service summary tab kind of tells you when the last service is done and the next service. And so the service jobs actually gives you a complete listing. This just tells you when the last time it was and when the next one's scheduled. And these fields you can adjust on this interface, but they all come in automatically. So when a service job is completed, it updates the last service. When the newest service job assigned, it creates the newest service job. Okay, so then so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other features of this. Um, Go ahead and look at the dashboard. So this dashboard shows you, your service jobs by year. So if we go back to 2021, you can just hover over these. You can see all of them, or you can see the open ones, or the completed or the canceled ones. And so this lets you kind of schedule your whole maintenance plan throughout the year. And you can have more than one on a single day. So here's where you can block out the time, so on and so forth. And then if you click on this little edit service job button, you'll be able to edit that as well. If we go back to this service screen, you'll be able to see a complete listing of service jobs. So you can search for who these are assigned to. You can see them all. You can see different status. So if you want to see all the completed ones, you can, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and look at the service reports. Um, so if we look at the asset list for preventative maintenance, you can go in the system and actually run a service report. And you can see the last service date, the next service date, uh, the projected preventative maintenance service date. So it takes 12 months and it adds it in there. And so there's several other reports to choose from. And I think this report here, the asset maintenance summary report, does a really nice job of letting you choose an asset, and then you can see a list of the different maintenance tasks that are either scheduled or performed. So Here we have preventative maintenance. Here we have corrective maintenance. So that would mean somebody is having a problem with that particular asset. And then you have a test job, which would be another preventative maintenance that was entered today. So you can look at each asset and you can see multiple kinds of service jobs, and then you have full control over the types and so on and so forth. So that gives you an overview of the service module, and then you can manage contracts. Um, uh, you can see technicians that are in the system and add new technicians. You can see more reports, and then you can also tie service videos in if you want to. I don't have any of those to demo for you just yet, but that gives you an overview of the whole program.